Hi everyone, right, I'm back again. Start off doing my YouTube channels and just show you how I do my dahlias and stuff like that. I'm not saying that this is the right way to do it, I'm not saying this is the wrong way to do it. I'm just going to show you how I managed to do it up my allotment. I've got no electricity in here, so everything's done by gas. So the first thing that I do is I have a list of what I'm growing. I've got 16 beds out there. I can fit 30 a bed. 7 of these will be under cover, which is the first 7 all the way down to Jamander. I'm probably going to put Jamander outside and then put Misty in place with Jamander, but everything else will be outside. The oakwoods and the chairwells, that's on a triple row. So what I should do is I should put that just do a separate cover for that, because the only triple row that I've got outside. Right, what I'm going to do is just take you through how I sort of lift my tubers and stuff like that. So the tools that we're going to need is a pair of scissors and some secateurs, and I've got me long these ones later for cutting the stem. Alright, so I'll just go and get ready and then I'll be back with you. Right, so here's the dahlia plot. You see everything's all frosted now. I've started lifting some tubers. I've got to get in there and lift a few more of the Valentine. I've got some off of Dave Spencer just to replenish the stock sort of thing. These are the challengers. Charlie 2 I'm not going to grow this year because it's had a bad year. It just kept blowing the centres. I've not shown one bloom of that. So I can't waste a bed of 30. So I'm going to put something else there instead. This is a bit of a mixture. I've got white Charlie 2 in here, Westerton Harry and Trengrove Manilium. Maniliums I'm just going to tick over until I want to have another go at it. The white Charlie 2 is going in the bin. Harry I'm going to keep. This is the candy bed. I've got 2 types of candy, Clates candy and Hillcrest candy. They'll be the ones I'll be growing next year. This is the Winolm bed. Just grab me fork because I'm going to need that. So this is the Winolm bed. It's 30 plants of Winolm. This one's Cream Diane and Marston Snowball. I won't grow the Snowball again. Didn't really show a bloom of it or anything, so that's going to come out. Mary's Jamander, 30 plants. Joe Mander, 30 plants. Oakwood Goldcrest, 30 plants. I've got a couple of chairware at the top. And they're the poms, and then all the miniature decks down the bottom there. So what we're going to do is we're going to dig out some oakwoods. I've got some of these labelled up for the ones that I want to keep. So I'm going to start off with this one. So all I do is I cut the string off. I cut the string off 5. 2, 3, 4. So that's the 5 done. Right, pull out the canes. Just chuck them in the middle there. Oh, sorry. So, and then you're sort of left with this. So what I do is I just get a pair of secateurs on it, trim it down. These will come out. I'll throw them in the compost later. Just want to trim all of this down. Right, so that's that. Now I'm left with that. So what I should do, just grab my fork. Right. So I get the fork at the end of the Mypex, stretch it right back, and then just hold it there for a minute. Get my tag, put my tag in the top so I don't lose it. And then just dig it down. You've got to come out quite wide because some of these tubers, you don't know how big the tuber's going to be. So I'll come out quite wide and just try and lift it up slowly. So it should be, and then just grab hold of it, and most of it should sort of come off. So that's the tuber. not worried about the mud. I'm going to take that with me because that'll just go into the compost. So that's that. I've got to do that another few more times, but I'll just show you on this one. So here we are back in the conservatory. Always keep the label to the side out of the way. I will use it again. You've just got to try and get off as much of this excess mud as you can. Doesn't have to be totally clean. Look, some people wash them, some people don't wash them. I don't bother. You can get a pair of scissors in there, like go in there quite gentle with it, just to try and get as much off as you can. So what I do is it's easier to do it one-handed, two-handed. So what I do is I'll just quickly clean this off and I'll come back. Right, as you can see, all cleaned, well, to as much as what I want it to. Once it all dries out, you can actually get a lot more off of this. I don't trim the tops down just yet. What I do is all these spindly bits, I'll get these all off first. There is see, like this one here, sorry, this one here is like snapped. I'll take that off. There's no point keeping it on. It's just gonna rot. So I'll just take it off. That'll go in the compost. There's a couple more here that are snapped. There's one in here, look, and that big one there. What I do is when I clean it all off, I get rid of all these little loose bits. Get all of them off, just so I'm stuck with the bare tubers. Trim all the tops down to about to here, and then put a label on it, tie the label to it. I'll stick it on these here, which you can see these are upside down. With the oak wood, I'd probably leave them for about probably beginning of December, and then I'll start them off again. Only the oak wood, so I mean the rest of them will probably end of December. I need to get quite a few cuttings off of these to sell on for the my local association. So I'll get this cleaned up and I'll just show you what it looks like. Alright, so there it is. Trim the top down, got my label on ready to go, and then that's basically it, you know. I'll leave a little bit of mud on there. So now that will go upside down on there, just so if there's any sort of excess water still left inside, that it will come out or drain out as much as I can. These will start shriveling up a little bit, but once you get them into sort of these mushroom trays with soil and give them a little drink, they'll start getting going again. So it ain't too bad, but like I said, I'll keep them there till about a couple of weeks time, and then what I should do is I should take home a couple of mushroom trays, and I do put these on the bottom heat. I've got a little propagator at home that they can go in. I can get about probably 4 mushroom trays in there. So I should take home the Oakwood, Cherwell, Goldcrest and Marston Susan. They will go home with me and go on the heat, probably like second week into December. The rest of them will be end of December probably, and they will be going into, this is my cabinet. I'll just stand back and show you. It's a bit messy at the moment, but this is my cabinet. It's got a pull down front, and I have all a gas heater running in here, but I'll show you all that later on how I do it all. Okay, thanks for watching, and see you on the next video.